Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, my love.
Hi, my friend.
Hey.
Tommy, buddy, pal,
Okay, no one survive like this.
hombre.
Oh, it's luck. You know what you're doing, you.
Mika, I know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
How have you been?
I've been good. I've been good, actually. I've been good. No problems.
You don't seem very fine today.
I'm
Is everything
fine.
all right?
I am. I told you I went to the mountain and back.
How did that go for you?
It went well.
You know, the time that you're telling me that, no, you went to the mountain. It's like, you've started doing prophetess things, no?
I went to the mountain. I came back.
But from what we discussed, things are okay.
Things are okay.
Okay.
Why would you ask me that here?
I was concerned. As your brother. I just have to be concerned.
Okay, I'm happy now. I'm okay.
That's a good
How
thing.
are you?
I'm tired. It's been a very... Am I always complaining?
Yeah, a very not optimistic person.
Yeah, it's been a very long day. But, yeah. You know, every time I see you, even after a long day, at least there's some energy that comes back. I'm revitalized all the time.
Ninja, please.
No, it's
save
fact.
that for other people.
I thought we were doing
I'm
better.
learning how to accept
But what's going on?
compliments. Even me after a long day, I'm lying. I don't feel anything.
I don't. Ninja alarm. I think so. What, yeah?
I was saying that, I'm hungry. You guys, I'm hungry. I am starving.
But that's on you, even you.
I can do with a chima seafood boil again. Did you see me eating that, sucking the life out of those crayfish and
To leave some... Okay, I'm not really a
it is
seafood
so
person.
good. It was so good.
Chewe has let us down.
Hey, why aren't we eating today? I was looking forward to your food.
Chewe, I've seen, ka?
Chewe.
No, it's okay.
Me, when I'm hungry, I'm horny.
It's too hard, man.
I didn't mean it like that.
How did you mean it?
Why
How
put me
did you
on
mean
the
it?
spot? I'm just saying that I lose control of my body. Oh, shout out. We got an aircon in the studio.
It is air conning.
It is cool. So if you see the nipples,
Yeah.
it's cool. Too much? Yeah, it's fine. I will not. Thank you to the powers that be, guys. We are cool. Lynx doesn't have to carry that. You come a black cloth that you use on everything. Your face, on me, on what?
You are overwrapping you. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
No, yeah, I don't have to carry it for once.
You don't have to carry it, huh? But they've hooked us up. Shout out to Gob and his team, Kalinga and his team.
Cheers.
Virgin, this was G. Shout out to everybody in the studio. I dedicate this coolness to you today. We are here because of you.
And shout out to everyone who's changed our names. Yeah, the podcast person.
The podcast guys.
The names have changed now. It's no longer Link, it's no longer Chesy Guy or something.
Tell me why everyone calls me Stuart.
I don't know. Me, I must know.
Who calls me Stuart?
Because I want to start calling you Stuart Jay-Z, so I don't know which and choose one.
That one is crap. Stuart.
Stuart is fine, huh? But it's like a nice name.
You're killing my market.
That's sunk in. How am
Men
I
who
killing
think
it?
at what? Women who think I'm what? Everyone who just think I'm what? Stuart Palini. Shout out to our sponsors for this episode. Liquify.
We have Zambia
Free delivery.
one time.
Thank you so much. So we're going to get into Liquify even through the episodes. We'll tell you about them. But they plugged us. They gave us drinks as well that we can't talk about. But they gave us amazing drinks. They came through for us and they believe in us because they think that me and you we're going far.
No, we really appreciate the recognition, the support, and
Yeah.
everything. That's actually very comforting. That's
Shout
very
out
nice, huh?
Afri Delivery. Shout out to Liquify.
With them, guy, you know those tomato drinks that you don't see. You just see them on TV or maybe essay adverts and whatnot.
That's what
These
they have.
guys have them.
Yeah.
Because most of the drinks are imported, from what I hear, or from what they've told me.
I love the cups as well. You guys, please put in the comments if you want Liquify to be maybe giving out free cups with every delivery so that you can also stay tuned in. Maybe they can even make some cheers cups for us.
And do you know where to find them?
Yeah.
Where?
They are found opposite Levi Mwanawasa Hospital at Engine.
Cheers.
I think I don't know. please.
shop.
And shout out, download the app. I've actually had Alfred delivery app for the longest time. I use it especially even when I'm cooking or I want things delivered to my house. I've actually always been using it, especially when I lived in North Mid.
Actually, the promo code with them, ka?
You have a promo code with them?
I don't know if it's still running, but
It
I'll
is
confirm
not.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Chezi.
Choose.
Once you use promo code Chezi, you get a 15% discount.
Hey, Ngawame, why?
It's lit.
Make you ninjas fat. But thank you, Liquify. We are grateful for this. Thank you to Evans. I think we've been talking to Evans.
Mauta.
Shout out to Evans Mauta. You guys go to their physical store at Engine Filling Station opposite Levy. There's even like a bypass when you come out from Greatest Road directly
but
to where they are.
It's
nice.
Traffic there.
Yeah, that's why.
No, but it's really it stands out. The lighting, the branding, and all that. Just liquify, shiny. It even does like this. It flickers.
Oh,
Like
your neon is a new invention in your house. Bunny chow.
Stuart.
Is bunny chow your favorite food?
Father.
Your
Father.
You like bunny chow because you like bunnies. You had bunny chow is.
Let's move.
Okay. Shout outs before people don't like our banter. We're keeping it short. Someone was like, yeah, you guys, you talk a lot.
Body shaming you, you're mad.
Banter is not body shaming. Banter and kakambi dwe. Why are you doing your to my teeth like that?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's the bunny. Your favorite period discovery.
Fast.
It's the hop, hop. Bunny. Huh? I guess your favorite trademark.
We'll see you after the show.
Playboy.
No, look. This is 10 days.
Into what?
From first to none. Is it 10 days? GBV activism.
You're not.
No,
Let's read the comments on YouTube. So shout out to the first one. Thank you guys for the comments. You guys are always amazing. And please, when the episode is airing, feel free to leave your comments. Links. Stop touching me.
How?
Feel free to leave your comments.
Yeah.
Everything.
You're very sensitive today.
Feel free to leave your comments. Join in the live chat. I'm always online. I don't know about links. In the patrons group, you even had the audacity to say, so I'm watching it now.
No. Because look at us. Having the time of our life. So I make sure when I am watching it, once it premieres, I want it to be as brand new as it is to everybody else.
Guess
so
who I had to watch it with? Your father.
Got
it. Yes. Shout out. First person I want to give a shout out to is, let's go, Alter Ego. Shout out to you guys. This episode really kept me awake as I was preparing for my exam. It was really interesting. So remember exam na voice younger.
Oh yes, sorry. By the way, sorry to cut you short. I've been getting requests for, is it Spotify, Apple Music?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We have all the audios, I'm sure somewhere. We're going to upload them.
Gob, we need to do that.
Gob.
One time.
We just love a good chase. This is Ruth Soko. As usual, you kept me hooked. You guys are amazing and the topics are always coming in hot. But Lynx has a contagious character. Love you both. Am I joke to you? About Ruth Soko.
Chase Soko.
This one, Kelly Lago says, this is slowly becoming the best Zambian podcast. I don't want to mention this other podcast, but they are our friends. That podcast should watch out. You guys have come hard.
Coming
hard is my speciality.
Hey.
I am very intense in everything.
That's it.
Why you've touched me? This is the third time you're touching me today.
I'm a fan.
Oh, of what?
Of you.
Oh, bless you. Then this one, the last one I'm going to say. This post, Mosoka says this podcast is slowly growing on me. You guys are a vibe. And then Luwona says, enjoying your show from PAUSA. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, USA. Great information that is shared. Please continue this amazing work. Love to you both. Thank you. And then the last one I want to mention is this one who claimed, I've missed it, but they say that we will not shout them out because they are from Kabwe.
Who's that?
I can't find the comment, but I died. Sunda Station Lives Matter.
Wait, they feel, is it victimized or they feel stigmatized? Huh? What was the story? Guys, sorry. We just can't find the comment.
Station. I've missed it. I don't know where that comment is, but I died when I saw it. And then someone says that we spend a lot of time talking about things not related to the show. I suggest, this was Sinks. I suggest you do a Q&A session. I just wanted to address this. Like, thank you for recommending. But this is how we also build rapport. It's how we get to check up on each other mentally. I don't see this man all the time. So, shows have stages. There are different categories to talk about.
Is that? But sorry that we're not satisfying your needs.
Yeah, satisfied.
But eventually,
we'll come.
We'll
and deliver.
Yeah, we'll deliver
to you. Don't worry. But we listened and we acted. So we're going to make it shorter today. Because again, tingena just straight topic. You guys, you don't want to know our personalities. You don't know what we are into or what we're not into.
Akonda fast. Quick bine.
Gone. You have to enjoy the foreplay as we get into that. We want you, Holmes. We're here for you. Links is here for you. Hi, baby.
I'm available there. Don't worry, Holmes. So, we're calling a face time. We can't just jump into serious bine. You need to hear how things went. That's like a small chat that we have. Very important.
One day we'll actually review something that people don't know.
No, but
what?
No, I won't say that. No, we need Holmes on set. I feel like he should be the first guest here, and I want him to just jump into the topic. Let's see how that will go for him.
Yeah, and also again, shout out to Kyle, my friend.
Kyle is saying what now?
Kyle is my friend from the other patrons group from the other podcasts that we can't mention, but they're all friends. I've stolen friends from
sister group.
Yes. You ni Monga Muyamba. So you want shout out to me personally because I'm from Kabwe, Zambia. Anyways, I love you guys. Monga what? Shout out.
No.
What?
Monga is gaslighting. Monga is manipulative. Monga careful.
Monga.
Hello, he knew that we are going to. He's very sharp.
I think it's a chi.
Oh, it's a hand?
It's a chihan, this chiwan.
Oh, wow.
Let me click on the photo.
She knows how to get her job done.
Ichika.
We've shouted her out.
Shout out. Yes.
If there's something that actually gets attention, it's negativity. So, vecha cheatable, balance. Monga, you're sharp.
She's really been commenting.
Oh, for real?
I'm going to follow you and subscribe to your channel. Though you've got no subscribers. We will be there first. One day when we are worth millions and millions of kwacha and dollars, when we become the biggest podcast in Africa, they'll be like, that Cheers and Choose follows only one account.
That's
and
Monga.
It's Monga.
Come on, Monga.
Monga. Got you. We are back. We are back, baby. We are back.
With scary stuff.
I didn't sleep, man. Depends on your time, but I was sick when I was reviewing the episodes. Sleeping alone, you guys. I'm talking about Vaso. I have I told you I was 6 pillows on my bed. I didn't know which one to touch.
Yeah, that's single.
I just like a nice looking bed.
That's a lot of pillows, fam. That's a lot of pillows.
Yeah, I'm I've got the big ones, then I've got the smaller ones, and then I've got the cushions. I even have one which is like a cat.
Okay, now come and see them.
Now, actually, you've never seen them.
Yeah, I would love to see them.
Yeah, welcome.
Sound like fun.
Spy from the window. Bunny chow.
Basisi.
So the charms. Let's talk about last.
I almost went to Chongwe.
To do what?
You saw Kuka's post. Did we discuss this last week?
No.
We didn't.
Remind me then maybe.
There was that one that she posted for
Kanayo stories. Shout out to Kuka. I finally met her.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to share this, but it was interesting. Well, it was public knowledge. That woman who, I don't know if she wanted lag, if she wanted cleansing. Yeah, so there's a spot somewhere in Chongwe. Don't know where, but I've been hearing about it for some time. Different people have shared stories about it. So that woman went for cleansing. So from what was sent to Kuka, maybe if we just read, can you fetch?
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, but yes, balia kunankane kunganga. Her friend suggested, okay, this side, there's this. If you want cleansing, we go this side. So the nganga, I don't know. There was so many strange things happening. I don't know if that's the procedure, that's his procedure, where you have to whip them, then they have to dance around the bonfire. Then afterwards, from what I read, there was a threesome that ensued. So, and then after, after the big man nutted.
Ew! The cleanser is the one who was in the circle.
I can't remember if that was the cleanser or he called his homeboy to do that for him. So he had to nut on their boobs, and so they were instructed to rub the nut on their boobs. And I don't know how that went for them. I hope they got the cleansing they needed.
Bruh.
That sounds like a lot.
Why have we started so heavy? I thought we were going to talk about cute little charms.
This has actually been doing rounds on the internet. Facebook specifically. So I thought you got wind. I thought you...
No, I don't like reading scary stuff.
It's not scary. It was actually very entertaining.
Dancing around at a nut fire. Fire. Dancing around a fire.
That sounds like a category.
What category?
Maybe Big Booby Ebony dancing around bonfire gets nutted on. Something.
That is not a category. Oh, wait.
I don't know, man.
That is the category. Links. So there'll be what? Amateur. There'll be voyeur. Then there'll be like bonfire.
The girls part, that's amateur. But my boy knows what he was doing. We can go eat a cream pie. That one, guy, what it's called, but he had a great time. Now, you know where that happens? You as a nganga, it happens. You hammer, you nut. Then they even pay you. Bonanza.
You nut and get paid. That's how, wait, okay. So,
you know, just for a second, I thought, I can't do nganga stuff, because like these guys are feasting.
The ngangas. I think they're taking advantage of people's gullibility and...
There's that.
Eating.
There's that. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that actually worked out for the ladies.
That is so gross. So this is, oh no. I mean, even me who likes things, even me have a limit, ka? Aponaka na dadi apo. Sindinga yeseni. I'm not judging, but like...
But it's a good time. A threesome.
No, not a threesome with the nganga. How many people is he cleansing with his penis? Huh?
Sex is a very spiritual thing.
Monsieur erectile. Yeah. No.
Whatever that is, but yeah, it sounds like it gets work done.
It doesn't. No links. No links.
Buddies.
Links. What were they being cleansed from?
I'm not sure.
But would you even as a person want to get whatever they were cleansing them from?
What do you mean?
For them to even get dodix, it means that
I don't know. The thing
transfer.
These guys have got different ways of cleansing.
Yeah, but your penis should never be on the table as a cleanser.
Oh, like I was saying, sex is spiritual, so maybe that's his way of doing stuff. And maybe it actually gets things done.
So
maybe that's why he didn't come in them. He just busts on them. So it's like he's taking out the negative energy from them.
Please.
And then just splits it.
I respect you.
I know, I'm just...
You can't justify this.
I'm not justifying it. I'm just...
Please.
Whoa,
that's the problem with men. Mona share threesome. You think, threesome. Even kubunganga. Kuma spirituality admiring a threesome for rituals.
A chop is a chop.
They would take your castle.
A chop is a chop.
They'll take your soul. No. That chop
was my boy clapping cheeks?
Links.
He did.
It's not clapping cheeks when there's a ritual.
That's what I was asking at. Manje cleansing, I'm a back shots. You didn't say that.
You told me at back shots.
No, I posted
front
something.
shots. Stop it.
Manje ngakuza pindamuka.
Tibweremo.
But cleansing has advanced, eh?
Cleansing, Because back in the day, that's another thing. you'd hear stories, especially when it comes to widows. Huh? You know, there are a lot of stories around what happens to a woman when her husband dies. There are rituals that you have to follow. I mean, I don't know, different cultures have different practices, but there's one, like, for instance, if your husband dies and suddenly or whatever, he dies and they go inspect the corpse or the body and they find that he had pubic hair. As a woman, you get into a lot of trouble because it means you're not doing your duty. Bless her soul, there's a friend of mine who had shared her story on Facebook, and she talked about how once when her husband died, they forced her to go shave him, go mortuary.
That's a very common practice.
Why aren't you surprised?
Because I know about the story and I've always been against it. Like, why? Because there's that thing of
I need a stronger drink.
couples. Apparently, when you get married,
Damn.
I don't know if it's by tradition or by tribe, you have to, your spouse has to shave you. And I've got a very big problem with that. I don't like being touched, one. Two, why should my pubes bother you?
Because
If I go to the bathroom, I shave. Then you must come and shout at me, Amaso ayari my own pubes. Why have you shaved?
Did you see that
Tradition
post I
is
posted
interesting,
about
you know?
shaving? And women were shouting that if your husband is away for 8 months, a year, you have to make sure that he doesn't shave. If he shaved, it means that you're not doing your duty as
You see,
a
that's
woman.
the problem. It encourages poor hygiene.
But like, what is so now? Imagine
I
how
must pull up like John the Baptist now.
Imagine how icy the pubes are in the mortuary.
It's fuso.
Like when they're shaving, it's going crash,
Bro,
crash.
that doesn't make sense. Like, it really encourages.
You then
Poor
move the
hygiene.
kalimp thing at him. Then you shave left, shave right.
Start with the scissors. Because it's an afro there, fam. That's a whole big problem.
But that's not fair. But those are some of the rituals that they do. Women also, when your husband dies, they have to wake you up early. Kudala venzokondo gira na tusisitu hapo, like they'd cut some of the hair here. You've heard of that. Back then they used to cut the whole head.
Oh, yeah.
That now they cut here. There are like a lot of rituals that also come with when somebody dies. Also, like nkani, like things about church. The same people who are leaders in the church, women who are leaders in the church, I don't want to mention churches. They're the ones who then now at the end of the day, they go and do these rituals on women. And some of them, like, they don't even want this to happen to them. You've just found that your husband has died. He's just unalived. The next thing, all of a sudden, they're telling you all those things.
So there's that issue where you have. Did you take RE in high school?
Of course, 2044.
Okay, I took 2046. So they mentioned.
Which one is for 44, 46?
For stories, where you just have to be writing Bible verses from the head.
Which one is for stories?
The one
44.
that you did. 46 was.
Shout out to Mr. Kapuka Luengo.
So they told us you can actually belong to two religions. So there's ZTR, Zambian traditional religion, which is what we're talking about. And then there's the national Nankani Christianity. So growing up, you are taught to be ZTR, not so?
Yeah.
And maybe even both, a bit of both. But yeah, Abakari sana it was Zambia tradition. Then the modern times Christianity. So there are certain traditions that you can let go of. You grow old with them, no matter what religion you belong to. So maybe you might convert to Islam, you still maintain certain traditional customs. Then with Christianity also, there are certain customs that we share quite.
Yeah.
Respecting your husband, bowing down, shani, all that stuff. But then issues of shaving, shani, that's what maybe the Bible chips in, you know, those things for tattoos. Do not tattoo yourself for the dead, do not shave, shani. So, in can you get on, maybe even when your husband dies, like I don't want to insult tradition. No, that's not what I'm doing. But I'm just speaking. There are certain things that don't seem to make sense. Maybe they did make sense to the people who were creating them.
Back then,
They actually laid the rules and why those things were being done. Along the way, down the road, people forgot what those things are for. They just picked them up. But our is to do this without knowing why exactly we do those things.
Misconstrued.
So where I have to get married to a woman, and the woman creates a big deal because I'm trying to be clean. I think that's a whole big issue on my part. I don't know, other people obviously definitely for that. No, nothing against them, good for them. But I'm not beefing with my wife in my house
Over.
because I'm shaved. Because I decided to keep clean, fam.
But women want to act like this man is not going to smash whether he's got pubic hair or not, wherever he goes.
Yeah, there's that.
Did the man just go, I can't sleep with you
Let me
today
even tell
because...
you, gents even smash more when they've got pubes. So
Why?
I don't know.
Are you going to drink now and not finish your thought and leave me in limbo?
I read somewhere. I don't know if the hairs contribute to testosterone
The
levels.
sensation.
Yes. Also, I know this is not for this topic, but it doesn't matter whether shaved or not shaved. You cannot be using that as a basis or a standpoint or for to know he's being faithful, he's being shiny. That doesn't make sense.
Wasebenza kororo. Abuela so manga like iduve. And my husband is faithful.
My boy has been hammering left, right, and center.
DNA mwamele musisi muja follow. Ngati chizibo samba. It's just DNA after DNA. Anyway.
It's work.
It is work.
That's why I can't marry.
As we have to be serious if we ever get married to other people. Or if we get married, like these are things we have to know that they'll probably come and try and...
They shouted at me today. I was talking about the role of Vanachimbusa. Yeah, you see, so my exact post was, you and your boyfriend have been together for over 8 years.
I saw that.
Yes. And then you've done almost everything. Syllabus munasiriza. Then you see it. Here comes Vanachimbusa now telling you what your husband likes. When you know him best.
You even agree.
Yeah. But out of respect, Kairi. So I was asking them, is this what happens during the teachings? You see? Because I'm sure, sex isn't the only thing that's discussed. Obviously, other things. So someone commented, Vanzelo, at dobapo vamene unga dobepo. Obviously, not everything can be picked. Because I can't lie to you. This generation, we hammer each other.
We hammer.
And then Vanachimbusa, with 1960s draftings, must come and tell you. Do like this. Because mostly I think it's missionary and riding. Traditional Nankan is to ride.
I'm going to stop you here.
Stop me,
because we're going to have an entire episode on marriage teachings of Vanachimbusa and the mediocre sex that they want to subject
single people always have the most to say about marriage.
Who single people? Look at us. Me at my ripe old age of approaching 40. But me, I've denied like almost 3 or 4 marriage proposals in my life. If my family knew this, they'd be mad. But I don't care because they're probably not watching the podcasts. Yeah.
This looks like a topic that
This one, we'll talk about it. But again, us we're not qualified because between you and I, marriage there is no.
Personally, marriage. They'll have to drag me there. After sedating me. Guys, I'm scared of marriage.
What are you scared of? What if you meet somebody like me?
I'm shy.
Somebody who gets you in all your angles and all your styles. Like conversation styles.
Stu, we can't be in the same house, me and you.
Why can't we be in the same house?
Stu.
Wanika na pabantu. Why can't we be in the... Our house would be beautiful. It would be very different. It would be non-traditional. Our children would be smart. You even know that. Bunny teeth and all.
God always has other plans. I don't know if you know that.
Which one? You die?
Can be betting at no, our kids will be smart. God didn't work like that.
Your children will be smart. I rebuke that spirit.
Yeah. Like,
you think our children... You even have a dimple like mine on the cheek. You also have
That's what the problem is.
Imagine
having kids like Peter Griffin, all of them. Do you think
why
that's
are
nice?
Children gonna... Are you fat shaming me?
No, I mean look.
May I call it a Ben Affleck, like Ben Affleck? Because Ben Affleck has it. You know Ben Affleck?
Yeah, I know him. Batman.
Don't call it Peter Griffin. It's a Ben Affleck.
We can't have chinbolitis, both of us.
And then dimples. You also have dimples.
Once in a while.
You're denying our children.
Good things,
we're denying to Benalushomo.
So you want us to start?
I'm just saying, one day.
Look, we'll discuss this
We'll discuss this in private.
Let's talk about witches now.
Our children will be cute. With the intellect of their mother and the reason of their father. I'm not saying you're down.
Ninayoona kudala.
Imagine me, I was pregnant for links. Everyone would be like, we knew it.
You mind your language. There are certain topics that just drive me, of course.
You're about to run
Marriage.
away.
What's that sort of wake up, no? Pregnancy.
You don't want to. It's okay. Baby steps. You wake up ulipa order. Nza kusainira wamvera mfana.
Why do I feel threatened? Kazwini.
I thought you said reading. Why are you sweating?
That's
Relax.
the one topic that scares me.
Marriage.
Pregnancy, not
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Relax.
Thinks
Why you even want to run away?
I'm shan.
39
I'm
at 39 days late.
39 days late.
Even driving off a cliff.
Ijan get am greatest no yangana ko.
Me, if I ever had your child, I'll just pretend that it's not yours.
Right.
The signs will be there, but I'll gaslight you into thinking it's not yours.
Do chase, I like such women. Chase.
Yes.
So I was saying,
I'll
said
be
something.
the man you are not.
I want to get up there, sis, guys. So small.
Oh,
Yeah.
swallowing. That has been the hardest thing I've ever done.
Don't swallow. You know what? Sad. You slow down.
You know, people in government watch our podcasts.
I'm very aware.
First of all, we're going into the comments, guys. Don't worry, this is a chilled episode. First of all, I want to address something. You men, when you meet me, stop disrespecting links to my face.
Kalinks me.
Kalinks.
There's Jesse already.
Nah?
There's Jesse.
I even thought that you do that thing with Kalinks. And me, I thought it's the Bluetooth. And then they're like, me and Jesse Kalinks. They're like, no, Kalinks, not Kalinks cat. Guys, this is my, for conversation, is my man. I'm going to stick beside him.
He likes setting me.
You guys, don't disrespect him. Links might be, I don't know, but don't disrespect this man. This man is half the show and 60% of the talent.
Cheers.
I'm even reducing myself because me, I'm the creative and powerful force behind. But you are the talent, my guy. You are the star of the show.
Appreciate it.
It's honest. So when you see me and you're trying to draw lines or throw lines at me, you're buying me alcohol and saying Kalinks. I don't like it because one, he does not even have the talent of Jessica Links. And two,
He also was.
he's a good guy. This one is a good guy. Please.
I want to stay with him.
Might get irritated on your behalf.
Kalinks.
Kalinks. Naughty guys.
I almost texted him at Wakamba.
It's also that thing where people think me and you are, watching. So they think that you don't deserve to
I'll lick our tape.
ride the stallion of...
I think I'll just lick it up.
Lick what?
Our tape.
Our tape. Don't lick
I
anything.
think it's time.
Do you remember that one?
What's up? Read.
On Shares and Chills today, we tackle charms part 2. Do sexual charms work? At least we got right into the topic today. What types do you know and have you ever experienced them and what happens to your body? For bonus points, have you ever tried to undo or break a charm? And if so, how did you go about it? DM to remain announcer. So what I did is because I am a smart girl like that,
But of
I
course.
just took screenshots of all the comments. I hope I don't lose some, but I'm going to try for us to go through as many as possible. Ain't that it?
Sure too.
Okay. So this one says, I know someone who did charms on a guy. When she was given, she was told not to break up with him. The man did everything for the girl. Unfortunately, the girl met someone else and moved on, and the guy went mad.
But that was for a few months there. After she moved on.
She was given instructions. Give this guy this on condition you don't break up with him.
Oh.
These are my charms. Sometimes they come with a fine print.
There's always a condition, Kylie.
You can't just sell for free.
So what? Give him the charms and don't?
And don't break up with him. He did everything for her, But then she met someone else and moved on.
Oh, so did she go mad after that?
No,
Huh?
the guy went mad.
Ah.
Not her.
Wasn't she the one who disobeyed the condition?
Exactly.
But why is my boy?
She put him on the line. Vamutenga. Fetched. Snatched.
That's not fair.
Carried. Be sacrificed.
You see, that's why I didn't want to. Because, I got pissed reading these things. That's not fair. The guy went mad. How is he doing these days?
I don't know.
Well, there was no
Follow up.
NB or something.
I'm not be like, oh, what happened to him?
Yes. What going?
She went. So the guy went mad. Kani, she was done with him. That's the problem. You use someone's child as a puppet.
Should have mentioned the years because there's one guy who mysteriously went mad in Charleston. This could be him.
He's in the garbage. Kasi wanamushema macham.
Very smart guy. From nowhere. Afunda chabe.
Where are my drugs, ka?
No. That one never indulged. I knew him personally. Then from nowhere, Abu Afunda chabe. What is my name, eh? Anyway, if you'd share with me a name, I need to have a chat. It's very stupid.
This one says, it's long. My aunt had put kolio in uncle's food only for him to eat it with his daughter. Tachaweme. My cousin was only Tachaweme.
Tachaweme.
It didn't Tachaweme. I'm learning, I'm lousy. Shut up. Tachaweme. My cousin was only 6 to 7 years old. She was only 6 or 7. Ever since she became a moko. Network inataya. Kwatija new network. I don't want to mention the new network.
She should.
Apa she's 20 chakuti. Fialikana. Uku fumbuluka. What does that mean? Uku fumbuluka.
To wash away.
Then this one, again, she continues. She says, my neighbor also was put in a non-transparent bottle. Iliaya Mojo, the grey one.
Yeah.
Didn't he catch the wife cheating and called for a family meeting so that the wife can be returned to her mother's place? But the way things took a turn, Imwe. The husband palanganiad the meeting, beating up to my aunties and uncles. Ati muliba mulomo for wanting to hear what my wife did. And told, never should you step your tuma chicken legs in this house. He even threw a party for the wife. Then this chick, she goes, the salads were nice. The same lady has been recruiting young ladies, Mufia Wanga. Ala, she's an agent of darkness. She managed to pondola one pastor's daughter. Awe mwanti kulinchito. She now looks miju. She wanted to recruit me. Oh, my grandpa heard about Kylie. He's an international consultant. Ala, she was insulted when Pakalelo, whenever grandpa sees her, kutuka. There's
loopholes, there's gaps in that story.
She mentioned it publicly.
They beefed those. I think she already said charms, that one.
She didn't start charms. So this man, according to what our friend has said, the wife was cheating on him. He, with his 6 senses or 5, he called a family meeting.
To dismiss everything.
And then the meeting happens. He beats his own bululus.
She went to press.
The same thing you went viral for this week.
What did I go viral for?
Slaz.
Yes. So he was in his right senses to call up the meeting. Then she went to press in the bedroom. That's how his brain went back. That's how he says, no, what are these people doing here?
She was like, we can't allow.
Chokani poni pano. The same man who was okay for calling the meeting because they found the wife cheating. They did him like mind capture. That's how he says, get the fuck out of my head. And then she's been trying to recruit Nankane.
Other people, even
this one is a liar for saying that they wanted to recruit her. If you think I'm lying about you lying, you should text me. But here company.
We received a text. Someone said that they were not happy. I didn't read the message because I was a coward. The one who was smoking for the lecturer. My sister Chadao. She said,
Stuart. What did she say?
She said, should I read it? I was a coward. No, I won't mention her name. I was a coward. I just read it. I'm not happy. I'm like,
You could have
Basandi Bemela.
Hey, fool.
They don't smoke for a negress.
I remember at hand.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm going to read your full message, but I panicked when I saw. I'm like, girl, good on you. You watched the podcast. I was like, I'm not strong spiritually. It was
going to be over for you. Then she said that it worked for her. I'm just joking.
You are brilliant. You're the top performer in your class. We love you. We love you, baby.
Huh?
Hey, next one. Maza, these things work. I was seeing this big buyer and I was told to keep the condom after he ejaculates so I can mix with some portions and drink. It was gross, but things work. But these things work.
Spiritual yoga.
Guys.
These things are exhausting.
Guys.
What was the end game? What did she want?
Buyer. She said buyer.
So she wanted to keep the buyer.
Yes.
So she's new.
What do you mean? The buyer
in this
new?
game, you do not keep one buyer.
You get multiple
The
buyers.
charms she was supposed to do are for pulling different non-cards.
But what if it's a good buyer?
That doesn't work. Buyers, they Santa Muka. Then they just leave you.
I mean,
Finish the last money. You're expecting money from him per month end. The last money that he gave
buyers,
you,
baby,
you
do
used
not,
it for a week.
Baby, real buyers do not have those struggles of last money what?
Usually what draws buyers is charms. So when your charms wear off and then your nganga is not around, she has traveled back to Malawi. It's wraps for you. It's wraps, so there's no signal. So that buyer you're trying to pull. That's what I'm saying. That money that he gave you, the 25 pin, because you're expecting more per month and he's giving you a 50 pin monthly allowance. That 25 pin, he said, no, I'm expecting money. Or Graham a week. Or Graham a week.
The one that looks 625 kwacha. Go on.
Choke closure. Oh. There's a comments there. Bro, don't worry.
If you walk fast, we won't notice. Halloween props.
You see the problem. So now you have to take out one buyer. Now on that, either he dies or he sambamos you. It's wraps for you. So Uyo, she's doing too much for
the guy.
That's disgusting already.
But people swallow without money. People swallow without money. Like, if you can swallow and there's no money, but then you swallow and there's a paycheck.
So she said things are going well for her.
Yes. The point is, either way you're going to swallow. So you might as well get paid for it, no? I'm just saying, don't judge me. I'm just saying, like...
But why didn't she swallow straight from the source?
If the nutty professor,
She would have swallowed straight from the source, maybe.
No, she had to keep it. And then what if she...
That's a lot of work, man. So you keep the residue, you wait for it, mix it with... Oh, she had to mix it with stuff.
Wait, I'm going to go through the hassle. Okay, I'm going to go through the hassle of looking for one comment that I didn't read last week, which I think was crazy, and we should have read it. I think it was very disgusting, but I want to read it so people know exactly what is going on.
But we listen, we don't judge, though.
This one I judged. Wait, I judged. Wait, not that one. The one who had big bums. You said that she was charming, not charms. Wait.
She had big bums?
Not that one.
Those are the right topics.
There was one. Why can't I find it? I kept it. Anyway, she's the one who said that she was told to go. Let's see if I can remember. Wait, no, it's not in the favorites. Sorry, I've got an iPhone. Wait, chill, baby. We need to find this one because it's very important for this story.
It aligns.
I was shocked. Somebody got to read this. Okay. Maybe it's one of these I did not. This one traumatized me. Guys, hold on. I'm almost there. I'm sorry. We need it. Okay, I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Maza. Hide my ID. Concerning the issue of charms, my grandma gave me some charms and told me to use it on my then boyfriend, now husband. What I did, Maza, I was told to scrap off the thrush from my tongue. Sorry.
Vijay, wait, Vijay. Yeah.
I was told to scrap off the thrush from my tongue early in the morning and my vaginal discharge to feed him. I mixed it in the visage. He listens to whatever I tell him and he's always licking my wow every time after sex. So I can say to me, it worked.
Such.
So let me explain to you, baby.
I've heard.
Why are you scared? She scraps it, and then she cooks lumanda.
You see why I don't eat visage? One.
Not of visage like that.
Two. Me, if you ever see me eating in a woman's house, again, I reiterate, I cannot. If you're ever inviting me to your house to... you can't put this in KFC. You can't. Time, mustard also.
Mustard. How dare. Leave mustard out of this.
That's a scope.
Comma, that's the thing.
So it worked for her. Or maybe it was just coincidental.
And first of all, it was her boyfriend, now her husband.
Wait, were there any charms there?
Baby,
there was nothing.
What do you
attached to it.
expect?
No, because it sounds like she just got the thrush.
Maybe she recites something. Everybody would... Please, girls, I'm not telling you to go around.
You're giving ideas, fam.
I'm not giving ideas. But you see why I wanted to read that message? It got me shooketh. You know what I went to do? I went to that place that sells cheap wigs. I bought myself a wig. I put it on so I could just snatch it off my head because I was shocked.
Hey, for you. That's why Malinks is in Mtendere every day at 18 hours.
Uchitachana we kumtendere.
Can she get amcha thrash zwanan? Uzwana yopa.
Oh, yopa chan, it's okay. Not all women are like this. Why am I Anyway, you get what you deserve.
There's a shawarma child.
Links, see? Links Lungo. Links Lungo, I'm not your friend like that. We proceed. This one says, I got erectile dysfunction, ED, after breaking up with this girl. No matter what I did, it just stayed there. Kaya, what was used, but that erection never returned till she got married. Locking, I must say.
These are things that maybe they've even done blood covenant. Shani.
I'm looking at my set. It will not stand up for anything, not even the national anthem.
No. Get out.
We kill people.
For this. Ginger. No, these things to try. There are times when stress hammers you. Okay, it might have been her, but then also ED comes when, well, maybe you're stressed out, maybe you're smoking a lot, you're drinking a lot, there are all those things. So I'm not going to specifically point this to witchcraft because it's got so many factors that affect us. But if she really did that, I think that's the worst thing you can ever do to a man.
What?
Erectile dysfunction. I mean, no matter how, you can be aroused, but uche
Sky Merila, daddy.
It's just like this.
It's just there.
And that's unfair.
You know that you have something.
That's pain.
When you have to think of the feeling, you have to think at
Oh, you have a wimvera, but you can't get hurt. You're not getting hurt.
All 3 inches are just not going up.
Body shame,
I'm not hold me some. I'm not body shame.
Well, even us will go to heaven. As long as they love us at all.
Masolani. At me, I'm a last born. They love me at home.
They love me at home.
We need to get Masolani on the show, baby.
We have to.
Okay.
Afunika. But but he could only get hard
When he only got hard after
she got
got
married.
married to somebody else.
Maybe at the kink for her getting married to somebody else. Could be
No,
that.
he was praying that somebody marry this chick.
Oh yeah, so that
Next one. Hide my ID. I was in love with a man who had a wandering eye. I tried everything, but he always found a way to be unfaithful. So one day, I went to see a friend who gave me something that would not only make me warm, but also irresistible. I did the charms to the point where this man started acting like a baby around me. Where's my camera? Doo-doo. All he wanted to do was touch me. I controlled everything about him until I met someone who wanted to marry me, and that man was tortured 4 months later. It was sad,
I saw that one.
but
Pissed
it
me off.
worked.
So this man remained just like that. This one, she finds a partner. Okay, I won't judge you. I know.
He was cheating on her non-stop. Wandering eye.
There's loopholes, really, in every story.
Oh, you just gotta defend men.
So that I'm defending men, I love to hear both sides of the story most times. I do not begin judgment based off one story. But anyway, if that's the case, she should have just left.
Left where? Maybe he took 7 years of her life.
So
Maybe
what?
she gave up her dreams and aspirations.
She kept
Maybe
going back
she
to a
felt
cheater.
pregnant for that Negro.
You need to take accountability as women as well.
Accountability
She kept
for
going
what?
back to a cheat. I'm sure
Maybe he convinced
kept
her
wondering.
she was the best thing in the world. She was as sweet or sweeter than Muzilili.
Didn't you text yourself this?
No!
You're so invested.
I'm just giving them maybe. Kono. Yo! Okay, this is psycho. Look at you judging me. This is psycho. And don't do that to people's children. Stop it. Stop it.
They can't.
They are. She did it.
Salama
Started
residents.
acting like a baby. Have you ever had a man? But that experience where a man is so, what's the word? I want to use a fancy English word. They're so into you, right? Like they just want to, have you, a man. Girl, like where a man just wants to put his head on your stomach and be cradled.
Yeah, that's cute sometimes.
Because they've gone in. But you are not a cuddler.
Nah, no time. But I've got a lot of things to do. But yes, I have done that. I've tried that before. But then I was,
Botro.
not really botro. I gave love a chance at some point, and
You were beaten.
they're doing like this. Huh?
Hey.
She texting her on top. Huh?
Ah.
Women,
So you that come
my
up.
bean.
That took a clip that went viral.
Which one?
I'll ask the question everyone is asking. The one for you are in a
I
bottle.
wasn't in a boat.
Baby, was that personal?
No, it wasn't.
Tell
personal.
the world.
No, I've seen people in bottles. I've seen people acting irrational. Maybe I was also in a... No, but no. For me, it didn't take any prayers, any none kind of... Because for you to be in a bottle, you have to maybe be involved in divination or some sort of prayer for you to get out of it. Me, I just savukad. You get me? But then, that girl... I kept taking her back. Why sure? She's rubbing your head. Then she's taking out sins. Women.
Too carefully. My light skin now.
Chiri up.
She texting a
She's been doing
mabaya.
this.
You are happy.
So I'm even talking that, baby, how was your day?
Can even feel the heartbeat.
And the way is answering, babe, babe, how was your day? It was fine. It was fine, babe. Now you're noticing it, huh?
Her response
Yeah.
is slow.
By which so she's trying to. It's not romance. It's not her being romantic.
It's
She could be on zero. She's a woman.
to all those women, thank you for breaking links. Look what I'm left with.
No, this is actually a fine specimen.
Links Pro
Like
Max.
if
yeah?
you had to settle down with these links, you can be happy.
Really? I
Yes.
think if you had to settle down with this two, you'd be really happy.
There's that.
Yes.
We're flirting again.
It's a pity we don't believe in that rubbish
We need
together.
to try something first.
What?
We'll discuss after the show.
Okay.
What's next?
This one. says the University of Zambia wanted to introduce the course so that we can learn and remove the dark cloud on this interchangeable on this intangible heritage imwe ati awe. Zambia is a Christian nation. Some of these traditional medicines which doctors use have some chemicals which science can investigate, but pretending it does not exist we leave witches and traditional healers to continue living in the private area. And you said this already. Like some of the things that even witch doctors or these healers do, you think that it's magic, but the truth of the matter is that they're just using science. They understand the leaves. Exactly.
They introduced Zetsi. I've got friends who did Zetsi.
Really?
Zambian Shan ceremonies. Yeah, it's focused primarily on Zambian tradition. The witchcraft things were debunked, explained also. You see, yes, I think it was still introduced, but people wanted it cancelled. The whole witchcraft thing incorporated double chepari, pasi pari witchcraft. So people thought that no, people are now going to start practicing. Maybe if you go to the lab and decide to teach yourself one or two things. Maybe they were scared of that.
This one says, I don't need to be a prophet to know that all the girls confessing
are witches. And my boy went all out. I think we another time.
I don't need to be a prophet to know that all the girls confessing are mini witches and they are light skinned. Why are you very close na devil?
It's true. Most. Did you check out the profile pictures? Bambi. Oh.
You guys, light skins are people too, baby.
The skin. Evil. But mostly light-skinned women, for them it's not really witchcraft. Them it's actual bodily harm. Them they like the violence. Then artificial light ones are the ones who like witchcraft.
That did you call them artificially light ones?
Ozora.
Wow, Link, shame
guys,
on you.
No, I'm not
body
shaming.
Body shaming. Artificially light ones.
Were you born night?
Me, look at me.
No,
baby.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about generally. Was that person born night?
Maybe they were just born in a place that did not have the products that they needed to be the authentic self. Do not let being born in Mongo stop you from being who you were born to be. You dark skin, light skin, lava girl.
But there's light hands from Mongo. Eh?
Yeah, actually, we have a lot. It's the whole.
Are they hybrids or?
It's the whole Sebitwani breed. Oh. Don't forget that the Lozes were here, the Louis, and then the Nalolos came through with Sebitwani. And then instead of him enslaving us, he said, I'm going to marry into. You know, that's how he did it. Sebitwani did not make the Louis, the Lozes, slaves. Instead, he said the best way to take over is to marry their women so that we have children born out of these unions and dilute. That's why I don't want to mention names, but there are some Lozes, you know them, that's a beautiful influencer, Chilia.
That's right.
Iris, those are Sebitwani jeans, my nigga. Those are beautiful Sebitwani jeans. It's there. There are two types. There's people, me, I'm an anomaly. But it's either you're tall and dark and beautiful with linumbo, big legs.
So this is what you're describing, you.
Me, I'm not. Me, I'm on the middle, me the mix.
Can you get me? One time.
And then they're like the other light skin Lozes. It's either they're like really light or super dark. There's me,
your Nankani is what? Where you come from? The tall.
The Licholo Cholos. Me. I think I'm more on the Louis Tola side. I'm like a pure breed. But everything is small.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? This one. This odd man who was my landlord used to like me and I did not want. So one day he came to my yard and told me flatly, one day the power of no would not be up to you. That is how I moved a few weeks later into a house with a friend.
Okay. That man is lost.
I had a landlord. We used to call him Hanene. Hanene is grandfather in Tonga. when I was a student in a boarding house. I don't trust Hanene. I didn't trust Hanene.
What did you do?
Hanene, I don't know. But Hanene had a lot of Hanenes he was interested in.
My boy.
Don't boy him. Stop bad behavior. You are rewarding bad behavior.
No, not even.
But like, yes.
Did he do any witchcraft on her, Oshan?
He told her at so one day, the power of no will not be up to you. Bro, what does that sound like? The power of no.
No, it was either
What?
it was either witchcraft or sexual assault.
Witchcraft.
No, but that one,
The
that
power
sounds
of
very
no.
dangerous.
The power of no will not be up to you.
Being more.
Beloveds.
Being a tenant is hard.
Banakoka, short. Parklands. This one says, hey, there are a lot of submissions. So my story goes like this. There's a man who used to want me and I used to refuse. He would come to my workplace or even where I was hanging out with friends and I would say no because he was not my type. Then from nowhere, I started having these dreams where I would vividly see him. He would come to me at night and he would touch me in my dreams. I would always wake up sweating and feeling wet down there. It happened a few times and I got scared. So I told my aunt, who told my grandmother, and she brought me charms to drink. I have never seen that man since.
What do they say about the placebo effect? No, I'm asking.
Link, stop dismissing these claims.
Look, we're looking at both things. Is it working? Is it true? This is how we discuss these things. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to completely.
But she was having dreams of this man. But there's a thing about spiritual husbands. You are the spiritualist between us. I don't believe you with your prophet and your healer. You are the person.
Because me time at some point I thought I was like a spiritual husband. Because me I'm the one who used to dream. But I've hammered.
Wait, what?
At some point.
What?
Finally, this is a marathon, 3 days.
What
Just
are you?
hammering hands.
Different hands.
You wake up, you're dead. Maybe I'm a spiritual husband. So aside wondering, by then I was Christian, so I even prayed about it. Like, no. I cancel.
You links longo. Links.
So yes, I actually do believe those things happen. And way back, I'm from a very strong Christian home. Dad, babusa, mom, also a preacher girl. We had several books, Christianity books. So there was one book written by some prophets from Zaire. These were converted Satanists. They used to be Satanists and then converted to Christianity. So they were giving testimonies of what happens in the dark world. It's a lot. So on some chapter, they were discussing how they're able to manipulate dreams and how they're able to sleep with people in dreams. That's the first time I came across stories about spiritual husbands and spiritual wives. And I grew up believing that those things are real. So in this one's instance where she dreams about, was it her grandfather?
No, the man. He wanted her and then she said no, and then she said dreaming of him. He was touching and then she would wake up wet.
Okay, so scientifically speaking, it is a fear that is embedded in your subconscious. Yeah. So it does come back every now and then. So there's some people, they don't even have to be touched, but they're very sensitive. So it's a traumatic experience for them. That PTSD keeps hitting you, so it comes as a dream. And then, scientifically speaking, nocturnal emissions do happen. My wet dream. They do happen. You can't rule them out. So the thing that actually makes you come is the thing that you fear the most, which is that man who threatened you. Then spiritually speaking, it could have been, yes, he would come through as a wizard, or he would make way, or do as Venazius did, just come in your sleep and hammer you.
Like wait.
What?
Me, this thing pisses me off. You don't provide consent when you're awake. This weak-ass man has the audacity to come and touch you when you are the least, literally, when you're not awake.
Yeah.
May I think that I've heard a lot of stories about spiritual husbands. I've heard a lot of stories about, when you, like, even like teachers in rural areas, you've heard about people in Eastern Province, in Western Province,
Very
they
common,
run
so.
away because they say that, because they say that, no, the men there, they are being
They're doing
touched in
things
their
to-
sleep. Do you think these things exist?
I think they do.
I think so
Like
too.
I said last time, if one is going to believe in God, they must also believe that Satan exists. So where there's light, there must be darkness. And our African people are very crafty. If they want to come and hammer you, they can't even come maybe even in your sleep. They'll actually come physically. They just... I don't think that's spiritual. When they enter your house without... Everything's locked, but they've
That
entered
is
your house.
spiritual, brother. Door is locked.
Yes,
What do you mean I don't think that's
Yeah,
spiritual?
that's spiritual, but they'll come with a physical body. They enter. Then they even induce sleep in you. Haven't you ever heard of how...
You're taking me home today.
Haven't you ever heard of how thieves steal, but kumpeza tivonse bakoma? You ever heard of that, eh?
I'm not scared, I'm a buddy.
At tinakomako, but tinapeza tivintu baba. You
Munga
ever heard of
jamzaka
that?
wanamunyela pa counter.
Amen, watch. There's all those things that happen. And I actually do believe much tika. Except I've never witnessed something vis-a-vis at, this has really happened. So yes, they can sleep you, wangakugone, without your consent. That's in your sleep.
Don't sleep with me without my consent.
You see, so fear also opens up a certain portal. And a certain something in you. Fear is what the devil uses. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Like, remember last week we said that when fear becomes the primary thing that is guiding your life, then you have a problem.
Exactly.
Where you can't just be yourself. You're just thinking, I'm like, oh, if this happens, oh, Basani Guila. You've been given a placement. You're finally a teacher. Shout out Jester, my sister. She's a teacher in Kwempe.
How's it going for?
I'm sorry, Jess, I love you. But like, you finally get your rural placement, right? And the first thing you think is that you go na manfuit. Like, that is going to be the soundtrack to your experience. And then you're going to miss out on a lot of things because you're thinking, that's exactly. Or once of like gona nayo. Because even me, when I used to work in the rural area, people would tell me that, no, don't even sleep naked because this is how wizards are going to come in and sleep with you. And I remember I once told people, you guys, if these wizards, because I used to work with Wazungus, if these wizards and witches are not attacking Wazungus, why should they attack me?
You see, that's what's strange as well.
You know, like, why isn't that white woman also waking up feeling like, kadola to swende, to like, why should it just be me? And I flatly say that if there is witchcraft, if it exists or whatever, it's not fair, because me, I'm a feminist. When I'm sober, I'm a feminist in my sleep. Why should you attack me and not the white people? Attack the white people as well, then we're 50-50, then I'll agree. But if your witchcraft is subjective, if your charms are subjective, and you are using them just against your people, there's
That's a whole
something
big
wrong.
problem.
So me, I used to sleep legs akimbo, wide open, chintako, because
Just to
it
try
was
them.
hot in the village. I wasn't trying them, Links. I was just sleeping.
They never attacked you?
I don't think so. I'd
don't
never
remember?
woken up tired or wanting what.
You don't have to be tired.
Links,
It's the chop that counts.
do not give me headaches I am not aware of.
Yeah, no, as long as you don't remember.
No,
none
I
can,
didn't.
Because
Nothing.
usually that experience is something that you have to remember. Yeah, they give.
Mfuiti nothing.
They give, not even at what. Find like a witch comes. Yeah. Okay, them, it's just one position. Yeah, that's, sleep paralysis. So it's wild for you, but for the bow now. Now you can't move. You're just shouting, Jesus! The voice has failed. Jesus! Voila! Jesus offline. Then the witch, she's just there. Hey, boo. Okay.
Riding. So you are being ridden in this
I'm
dream.
being ridden, not even at what? You can't even grab her ass. That's where the pressure is.
So you're just there.
You're just there, guys. You it covers. Now, people. There's pressure, so
You're even not, but
when
you're
you're
being
awake, you're
ridden.
under pressure. You try to sleep, you're under pressure. You've tried celibacy, nothing. No, not November, nothing. Okay, but witches also. No consent. Like, could you at least let me hold your waist or something? And it's never your type, you know? Yeah, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
I'm stressed.
Bruh. You need a timeout.
Swear.
This one. Hide my ID. I once went to one of these people and I was advised to go get water that they used to bath corpses at a funeral house or mortuary, or the clothes used to clean them. I was then told to go back to the man who would bless me after. I ran and never returned. I realized now just how desperate I was. Laughing, crying face emoji.
She didn't get the water.
Son, I don't trust. But wait, you know, there's like a big business. What do you call these funeral attendants?
embalming.
Balukula.
Oh, okay, no.
Balukula. What do you call them? Malukula, ka?
Mortuary attendants.
You know that people pay
For
to
what?
get things from dead people.
I can't say I met anybody who's pitched that idea or anything, but there's that one that was very illegal. The one for embalming liquid. It actually sells very well in the market. I don't know what they use it for. For what? I don't know. But then you'll find those. I think there were a few people arrested for that. They were dealing in that particular substance. So there's that, and then there's also private parts of dead people. Then there's also the idea of sleeping with dead people for good fortune.
But why would you sleep with a dead person?
There was that time that what do you call digging up a grave? What's it called?
Exhuming.
Exhuming graves was rampant not so long ago. People would go to graveyards because they are trying to get the dead bodies. Still dead bodies. Bodies were going missing. Now you're doing so much.
You're just trying to rest in peace.
That's it. But
They're
can't.
smashing you to pieces.
You suffered as a person. Yes,
That was uncalled for. Go on.
But yes, where I just find my exhuming, mashani. Na kwa mimi kumochari, bodies haven't yet gone, or maybe unclaimed bodies. Find out wamene huyo. So I don't know if that works for them, Kaya. But that's where you have to sleep with the dead. That's the worst desperation you're going to reach now.
For me, my biggest problem, personally, is if the charm says I need to go and sleep at a mortuary, at a graveyard. Why?
At 03.
Why? Oh, Nick, why? Would you do it?
So that what?
I don't know. Whatever you had desires, you get that
No,
rubbish.
guy. Like I said last time, the devil's riches have an expiration date, an expiry date, where they give you years. These are things we've learned a lot from Nigerian movies. Mm-hmm. We've learned a lot from personal experiences. People will just start confessing things. Mm-hmm. They give you time. Like, okay, you're going to enjoy these riches for this period. And then time will come. They just die mysteriously. Because you wanted those things so bad. There's things that our celebrities who have like coffins in their bedroom. Maybe it's... There's so much, man.
But you remember that story about that man in Mumbwa who was accused of being a Satanist.
That wasn't even a coffin.
And then they burnt him and it was just a bloody Ottoman.
So, suspicion also based off jealousy is a problem.
That's horrible.
Somebody is just doing very well, but because he's the richest person in your area, and you've been always looking for something So maybe they even set him up. That happens. But there are obviously some genuine stories. Obviously, there's no smoke without fire. There are stories I've heard where yo mangirira matumbo ku business. Maybe you sacrifice a family member, then their body parts wafaka ku business. Wanamfaka ku business. You've heard those things before.
I would.
And they do sound like it's just barber shop or tavern stories. But I don't think people are that creative to just start dreaming about such scary things from nowhere.
I want to share a story.
Please do.
I want to share this one. So I have this relative from my grandmother's side who everybody alleged was a Satanist. Someone was like, my stories are always diabolical. She was an alleged Satanist and she went to meet somebody at a shrine and they told her that you need to provide 3 names of people who you want to sacrifice. So she put 1, the daughter to the person who raised her, 2, the son to the person who raised her, and the 3rd person, she was not sure. So the girl who she grew up with ended up having an accident and she almost died. And then my cousin also got into an accident and everybody knew it was her in the family, but it's distance. So this is where the story gets so stupid. So one day, this chick decides to call my grandpa.
The same one.
Yes. Then my grandpa answers the phone. Mole bwanji nachoka kuchechi.
Fear.
Nachoka kupeperera mulungu. Simunga ndigwile. And I'm there, I'm like, Grandpa, what's happening?
Grandpa is dramatic.
She needs to know that she is not taking me. And it was like a whole thing because everybody knew that she had actually gone to register people.
Did she shimikela for someone in the family?
I don't know how people knew. Like, why would you go to a witch doctor and then tell everybody that,
No, I think the witch doctor is on.
The
witch doctor
doesn't know you. The witch doctor doesn't know your family or you.
I think he knew the family. That's why he was being very chatty. Because who else did she tell? Does that sound normal to you?
It doesn't.
You're simply why didn't they list you?
Hello, me, I'm
You're
sick.
distant.
They were like, coffin is a water, coaching ya mola and chidombo. Shout out to being fat. This one says, people are busy. Now imagine if a man has 4 women and they all use juju on him. Palas kusanga nafula pachisala.
Nafula pachishala.
Nafula pachisala.
Pachishala.
It's been left out.
He's just taken off his clothes and dressed by it.
But that's the thing. You men who cheat.
You men?
I mean, men who cheat.
Okay.
And they have like all these women doing charms. That's why people go mad.
I think they clash. I think the charms clash. Because I don't think all of them work. There's just going to be one who he really cares about. That's one whose charms will work. No, it's really the one that he hates the most.
You think at Vama charms they choose that alimulavu?
No, but still, I don't think all of them are going to work at the same time. Obviously, 2 out of those maybe could be fake charms. Then maybe 2 are the ones who compete.
You underestimate their power.
It's like you know so much about it.
I don't. You know more about this than me. Me, I'm a virgin when it comes to this rubbish.
Nice go my charms you.
That's nice on jail one day. I don't like, please. Me to fight for a man to that level where I'm going to somebody to help me keep that man.
What makes you women fight for men? Is it money or what?
I think it's because we also invest a lot of time in you. Like, bruh, I'm spending my money, I'm my time, my effort.
Time.
Then you go and you cheat on me.
No, it's not like time has been divided. We've been together for 7 years. Maybe.
Yes.
How long have you been with me? 7 years. I've been with you how long? 7 years. 7 years. It's the same time. What do you mean I'm wasting time?
Do not flip this links lungo.
Not flipping it.
Praise. Shut up.
I beg.
Don't misconstrue this. But the point is that don't forget that at the end of the day, a man is the one that has to choose a woman. So when we reach the end of the road, you don't choose me. That's where now shit hits the ceiling or the fan.
I was there for you.
I was there for you. I aborted for you.
All you did was give me a chop.
It's not about a chop, it's deeper than a chop. I introduced you to my family, my friends. Your friends called me Bamake Chan Chan, Bamake Bobo, Vanalushomo. All that. Then you go and you change for me at the end. 7 years. That's a whole bloody medical degree. You change on me today? After all I've done for you? After all I've sacrificed? After all the men I've said no to?
That's your own pressure.
No. You get what is coming your way. I'm not defending women who use charms, but
Do what?
no. This is not a meltdown. It's not a meltdown. But I'm saying you take advantage of someone, you lead them on for 7 years.
It's not even leading on.
Then you marry a 21-year-old.
Car fresh.
That is why that chicken diary of a mad black woman should have beat that brother up.
No, but there's usually a reason
What?
for parting ways.
There is no.
There's usually a man trying so hard to leave a woman because he's put up with so much of her bullshit.
But he can get her money.
Huh?
He can get her money.
We're talking about men who eat women's money.
We're talking about women who are helping build men up, and then after 7 years, he's saying that it's over.
No, charms are.
You leave me.
There.
Everyone knows that you've been with
You've
me.
been a Mario whole
You're
time.
screwing me.
And
then you walk away to something new because I'm just not what you envisioned.
Okay, no, I understand. No, I thought, okay, I just was thinking about
that.
Eating a woman's money is also, it's number one problem.
It's not just eating a woman's money. Being shameless is a number one problem.
Okay, that is.
Change. Your whole species needs to change. Generation of liars. This one.
Man, a special deal.
This one says, Hey, Maza, hide my ID regarding the witchcraft charm topic. When I was in first year of college, nursing school, I was paired with two roommates who were completely opposite from me. So it's like these two girls were really meant to be together for some reason because they really had chemistry. To begin with, these girls seemed to be sponsoring themselves in school because their families were no bueno in terms of support. So they had to fend for themselves by selling just to sustain themselves. These girls would bring in dry leaves, pound them into a powder, and roll a blunt and say what they wanted their married blessers to do for them, and their magic would work like wonders. These men would immediately appear and take these girls shopping. They never lacked a thing, Maza. Immediately, they light the blunt and say things like, Washilushomo, you must come today and take me grocery shopping for food and clothes. Plus, you must give me a 5K out of the blue. Washilushomo would call saying he was on his way coming. After he comes, they'll surely come back with exactly what she commanded in her incantation. At times, they would apply certain syrups on their vagina orifice before going for a selling appointment, and she'd surely come back with dollars and groceries like they owned a hostel or something. I watched, listened, and only judged when I was out of their faces because, to be honest, I was the baby of the room being fed by them.
Last.
In time, we eventually got separated when COVID hit hard, and that was my breakthrough from them. Damn. I mean, go through a lot.
You're thinking as if you're just doing a service properly, can't you? Walk a spill.
That's why I don't trust women who fake orgasms.
How have you jumped?
Wait, it's related. Because they make men feel good.
Oh.
You think you're piping.
I feel bad.
For...
I think there was a time that, I don't know if it's happened before, but I think yes.
You told me once in a bottle. Tell this story.
Yeah, I wasn't in a boat.
You told me you were like...
I was thinking maybe I might have been because of the number of times I kept forgiving this woman for doing me like this. I should care for her.
You didn't shimikila, you just touched base.
No, it's not public. It's not for public knowledge. But I cried Have you ever slept on a pillow? Then chakumchima does boom. Then when you enter the pillow, kwa. Then the tears are doing this. Me, women. Okay, I've showed glass. Sometimes I just sit down to try and track back on what women have done to me in my life. Love. I can't blame love. Love is a nice thing. Love is a beautiful thing. It's the choices I made, the kinds of people I settled for. Huh? Then I realized and remembered, okay, when a woman tells you I love you, you need to conduct some research. Because it's a lie. So do you people think that no links where's not? There's so much confusion over the ring. Again, to the new viewers, I might be married. I don't know. It will remain a confusion because there's a gent somewhere who's been spreading stories about my links. At me, I'm married with 3 kids. That's lot of kids.
Are you?
I might be, I might not be. But 3 kids is just a lot for me. So, but bro, please, chill, man. And he's doing this because he's trying to get girls.
But wait, before you start attacking Mr. Desperate,
using charms, eh?
Mr. 3 inches there, the conversation is, you thought you were in a bottle.
And the car I was getting somewhere.
Get there.
So yes, how I felt like I was in a bottle was because I explained to you. I found her cheating first time. I was like, maybe I was wrong. So once you start second guessing yourself because of your partner's mistakes, that should ring something in your head. They have bombarded you. Or they've done kavududo kanyeri pamtima. So I couldn't even understand my decision. My friends were saying, boy, yeah, sure. You were broken just 2 days ago. How are you guys already back? Like, I love this girl. Maybe I was wrong. Let me give her another chance. You see. Then I gave her another chance. That's when she piangered me now. Clean game at okay, you don't learn. Found her romancing. A woman. I reached there. I'm even calling her babe. Babe. Babe doesn't hear me. It's like, it's like, so she just, it's like I was non-existent at the time. You said I didn't want to talk about this. I mean, my feelings now.
No, I'm letting you share your
So now
truth.
she tells me no. So I left. I went to visit her place. So I left. Then she texts me afterwards. No, sorry for not attending to you. That's my boyfriend. Bang. Who am I to you?
Just a nigga on the hit list.
Hey, not a nigga on hit list. That even sounds nice. I just really like you. We've been together for 2 years. What do you mean? I need to go to Chongwe. Women have to do tit for tat now.
It's so quiet because I feel like we have broken into your trauma today.
One day. So you guys were wondering if I've ever been in a bottle. Yes, I think I was one day. Because there's no way it can be still soft. Because even after that, I was trying to understand. And like, I love this girl. All these things that she's doing to me. Maybe I'm misunderstanding her. That's when you know what, huh? You're in a bottle. She has done you shege. Bubu the fool. You remember how those my tapes for a long time do like this? That's how they do your brain. She's just pulling the tape from your head. But it finishes. That's where I reached. It's like, there's no self-worth here, but now pick yourself up. Took me 3 years.
Whatever happened to you was not your fault.
It's not a counseling session.
I'm just telling you. It was not your fault. And if the person didn't value you, don't blame yourself.
No, I have never blamed myself. I was in a boat. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I came out. I came out. It was what? I think that was Katango peanut butter. Or Nikolai, whichever. But yeah, we came out.
Wait.
Who sells stories, baby?
Yeah, we have. How far have they given us?
They haven't given us, eh?
Hello?
Hello, are you still working?
Yes, I am. I'm live on air.
Don't put me on speaker.
You are.
Okay, listen. Kale kanto kapopo nchali kene mwingine kubali wabaziwa.
That sounds very serious.
Woman?
Vale vene wakulume box vale va. Ye hawa tani ke.
Hey.
Kasi beza.
Mwangala, I'm literally live on the podcast right now.
Oh no, I thought he gave me
My charger is broken.
You want the charger?
Yes, my charger is broken. So my phone is going off any minute now. Even just doing this call.
So what do you want?
I'm asking kasi beza. Each one have a kasi beza.
Ka power bank.
Unakali.
Yeah, but I don't know why it is in the room somewhere.
Say what's up.
You can go check in my room. I left the keys in the dining on my computer, under my computer.
In the dining on your?
Under my computer.
Under your computer? In the dining? Your computer is the dining.
Mangala, I'm seriously on set.
Stu.
Okay, bye.
Link says hi.
She's dramatic.
Hey guys, my sister is a new doctor. She works at pediatrics at UTH. She wrote her first.
Oh, she's a doctor for babies.
She's a doctor. No, she's a general doctor. She wrote her first prescription and she was, let me show you. Beautiful handwriting. I'm like, show me this in 3 years.
No, but she's not supposed to write beautiful things, eh?
The excitement, Kyle, at my heart.
You're supposed to wind up now.
So yeah, we're winding up now. We've gone really far.
We have done.
Hey, we're sorry. We don't stop us. Last one just for... Oh, that was the last one.
Bro.
Yes. Oh, this one says, I'm so sure I was under a spell. This man made me borrow so much money and I had no power to say no, to the point that I would sleep with other men for money and give him, and he was aware of it. It was only after a friend gave me something to drink that I woke up crying uncontrollably one day. It took long, but I finally recovered. Even men use mankwala.
I was going to judge her, but that's very possible.
That men use women. Me, I was used by a man.
I think your story that I think men have done a number on you, man. We need to have a chat.
This was your healing session, not mine. But me, men have done a number on me. Me, I was used to the point where I was giving my car. I was giving my bank information. I got a credit card for somebody who was not even piping.
Eh?
No piping, no nothing, no coming.
No, I think a chop was being
There was
administered, but
nothing
no.
being chopped except onions because the nigga was crying.
Oh, way.
In
Icho. Bars.
bars. But true. That's how bad it was. That no. We can't finish this topic forever and we're not doing a part 3.
Oh, no, we're not.
But me, I know what this girl is going through.
It's really sad. Eh?
To a point where I'm like, what was I doing?
So she's getting loans.
Sleeping with other people.
Just to make money to give
At
that
least
guy.
if he was flicking the bin.
But nothing.
Nothing. For her, yes, maybe he was. For me, nothing.
This one I'm sure Nasilele was being administered. Cheers.
You think men who want to steal women's money give head?
Yes, they do actually. You have to please her.
Yeah.
Oh, flashback.
I'm not flashbacking. I'm just saying that makes sense. But I know. And I know that there are men who do that.
Yes, because you have to make sure you kumzembeleka. That's how they say it.
That is not nice. It is not nice. If a person likes you for who you are, you don't have to go through all that just to win them over. That is wrong and criminal.
Yeah, it's happening. And there's nothing we can do about it. It shouldn't, but that's the society that we live in. I don't think so.
That's why men, when they lock your assets... Oh, there was another one I missed where he says that every time he travels, it's like his woman
Nothing
has locked.
happens,
Nothing
yes.
happened.
Tony gets hard when he comes back to her.
They lock assets, women. There's also that one where when we're winding up, where you're having sex with someone and then vakoma so.
That's
then you
called,
can't come. Hey, baby. Me, that would be the shame that
it's
would
a
kill me
scientific
in
name.
life. Vandigwira so na mamuna so
Penis something. Penis.
ati vagina ati shishi.
Yes, that's got shanshan.
Baby.
So it happens when the vagina, when you come,
Passenger
the
bempiri.
walls clamp, and then even him is non-can is still pumping blood.
So it looks.
It looks, so it can't come out. Scientifically speaking.
Then
And then
vaminyamula
for
pamonsi.
witchcraft, glue. Yagwira che until the owner comes to unlock you guys.
Mawana tibwanji.
Just says that yata wenzokana kai. Mboa chani. Awagamba sorry.
Is it
Sorry,
even
she-
erect or it's just loose
It's
in there?
there. It's hard. It's in there. That's the only time you can hold.
So are you still feeling like, oh, you have to when she relaxes your muscles, you have to.
Just me, I can just continue. Man, good up there.
There's people, there's your neighbors, there's the receptionist with the judging
shame has already
eye.
happened. The shame has
Everyone
already
is
happened.
watching.
Just
You
continue.
are locked.
Let's do it. Just
You are
continue.
locked on top to my bums outside.
The shame has happened. Everyone
You
has
are
seen
a
you. Kids,
liar.
huh?
A liar.
You are hard, not because you want it to be hard.
You continue smashing.
Me, I will continue.
But
He's seen what he
tominyamula pa
wants to see.
stretcher.
Oh.
Kumipeleka ku UTH.
Ipya.
Wangene kachagwila.
Ipi hapo mwad 16 mwache. You don't know this one. Still, let's go.
First of all, shout out to Liquify. And
What
thank
is
you.
over, Ntoba?
Thank you, Liquify, for the drinks. It's made us really happy today. Links. I will talk after the show.
No, we will.
Thank you to Liquify. Please download the Afri Delivery app on your phone and make sure that you follow their physical store, which is located at Engine Filling Station right opposite Levi Mwanawasa Medical Hospital.
One time, and if there are any promo codes,
Please take advantage
like we had
of
here
them.
at Chezi, make sure you take advantage of them. I'll be able to share more information. We shall share more information.
And next week,
Binani
we're ordering food so they can deliver on set as Afri Delivery
Exactly.
because the sister was hungry.
Oh.
But shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. I think we are done now with charms. There's way too much.
But we need to discuss Nankan.
And we discovered that Lynx is a freak. Lynx, you can't be thrusting all the way to Clinic 6.
Nati, you don't know me. Think I eat ginger for nothing. Cheers.
Chill.
Thank you guys for tuning
We love
in.
you.
We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Go, how long has it been?
One time.
Time, you came on time. I thought it was way longer.